Bobby left. He brought me into the company. Axel, my best friend, brings me into this company. He leaves. I took that company on my back.
You didn't take the company on your back, dude. I gave you the company. I put the company on your back. You see, Izzy, what were you doing when Axel was running the show? Yeah, you had the U.S. title, but you were in his fucking fake flock being his flunky while he had the top title. And Scuddy was just, your guys' flunky. The point is, Izzy, I gave you the XMW World title. I looked at you and said, he deserves it. I looked through all the bullshit. Now, I could have put that title on myself. I could have put it on one of my BEWA guys that came over, but I did the right fucking thing. I put it on an XMW original, and I chose you. And you didn't let me down. You didn't disappoint. You had a great fucking run. And you remember that show you missed? What was it called? Maryland WrestleFest. You were going to drop the title to Rob Scott in the main event for the XMW title. And the night before you called Derek and Matt and tell them you can't make it. So, I mean, not that we're pros, but that'd be like, I don't know, John Cena calling the night before WrestleMania and telling Vince, oh, I can't make it. I mean, just different level, but just an example. But even though you did that, I never held it against you, and I never brought it up. I never ran you down for it, because I know real life comes up first, and shit happens, But you had a great run with it. And while your character carried it on your back, it was really me and Matt and Derek that took care of you. It wasn't Axel. That guy was gone. Let's be real. I know he's your best friend, and you're going to roll with him, and I get that. But let's be real. Let's tell it like it is. And I'm the one that put the belt on you and showed faith in you. And Matt's the one that kept the belt. But if you think you were the only one with that fed on your back, the VA guys that came up from Virginia, XNC that debuted, the BEWA guys that came over, Rob Scott. Come on, dude. Let's tell it like it is.
Now, I got some punk named Bomber running his mouth saying I'm washed up.
As I've already said earlier, Izzy, I swear to you, I've never, ever called you washed up. I don't know which Draven or whoever you heard that from, but please ask them to come up with some proof that I said Izzy Insane is washed up. Because I would never say that. I'm washed up. I've wrestled you in the ring. You're good as shit. I've seen you put on great matches. Hell, that match you had with Jacob Practice was one of the best matches I saw in XMW. So, it kind of hurts my feelings that you think that I would call you washed up. Because, Izzy, you know me well enough to know what kind of person I am. I'm not the person your boys are trying to paint like that picture of me. You know what I've done for backyard wrestling in Maryland. You know the money I've put out of my pocket. You know the people I've put over. I just named a great example where I put the world title on you when I could have put it on me if I was greedy and selfish. So you got to know I never called you washed up. Please provide some proof before you get all mad and call me names like I deserve it.
Want to see how washed up I am? Meet me in the goddamn ring. Yeah. I'll show you what washed up is. And when you walk out, actually, let me rephrase that. When you're carried out, you will know you were in the ring with somebody who's not washed up like your punk ass. You wouldn't even get in the ring with Derek.
You just said I wouldn't get in the ring with Derek? Izzy, you ain't been around. 3 out of my last 5 singles matches were against Derek. And I knew I was washed up, Izzy. So in my last match with Derek, I put my career on the line. And I lost that match. And I've never ever wrestled once as Chris Bomber since then. And that was August of last year. So I don't know why you're saying I would never wrestle Derek when I've wrestled him multiple times. Is this what you guys do in the XCW? Just make up stuff without proof or validity? I like you, Izzy, but you're making it hard.
When Derek didn't know what he was doing in the ring. And you're going to say, I'm washed up? Learn what the term means. You fucking has-been piece of shit. And get all your little butt buddies and BWA to stop running their goddamn mouth too.
Running their mouth. They're sticking up for their fed, dude. Just like you're sticking up for your boys. They haven't said anything that isn't true. And my butt buddies, all right, I guess we're going to be mature about this.
Because they ain't going to want to know what happens when they fucking run their mouth to Izzy and the Dravens. After that, as I've always said, you might want to pray to God's forgiveness because you're going to find none with us.
What is this, a promo? Cool, man.
That's right, bitches.
Yeah, bitches.
Take a good look.
at the three most dangerous fucking faces in backyard wrestling today. You might call us has-beens, never was's, whatever. But the thing is, me and this motherfucker's left a legacy. Me and this motherfucker has left a legacy. What have y'all done? Y'all have done nothing but ride on our coattails.
How have we ridden on your coattails? Hello? If you answer any question out of all that babbling, answer that one. How has the BEWA ran on, or how have we been on your coattails? What have we done? Our 94 shows were on your coattails? Get the fuck over yourself. Jesus Christ. We had like 15 shows before you even crawled into the XMW. Do you even hear what you're saying?
So,
and you're off the drugs?
May BEWA, WWA, and XMW all rest in fucking peace. Long live the one and only true fucking Fed, XCW.
Now, how's the XCW the one true fucking Fed when you guys ain't had a fucking show yet? That's very disrespectful to say. But whatever. So I watched your video. You could hear it in the background. You heard what I had to say to each and every one of your awesome fucking points. So, there you have it. For everybody else, I'm sorry that I cut a half an hour response to this shit, but I felt compelled. These guys are dragging my name in the ground. I don't fucking deserve it. I've done too much for the backyard scene here in Maryland. I don't deserve it. I'm disappointed most in Izzy. Because like I said, Izzy's a great guy. And screw wrestling, Izzy's just a great guy in general. I've never had a problem with him. When I was booking Izzy, he would do everything I asked for, and he would do it professionally. Michael Draven, I've never worked with. I don't even think I've ever met the guy, to be honest with you. So I'm just going to leave it at that. He's mad I called him hacks. Okay, I get it. Axel, not professional at all. And if he wants to come back later in life, like right now, and blame his past shit on drugs, so be it. Whatever you guys want. Whatever you guys want it to be, you know? So in closing, I'll say this. I don't want bad shit to happen to the XMW. I want you to do exactly what we're doing. I want you to go out there and have fun. And if that's with the NEWF guys, or if that's by yourselves, or with another Fed, God bless. This is silly. This is ridiculous. I wish you guys would, tell the truth and stick to the facts, but it's apparent you don't want to. I just came across this video tonight. I mean, I didn't know. I guess you shot it Saturday. Here it is the following Friday. I just saw it, and I had to post something. Because you got to remember something, Axel. You started this all the way back in 2009 when you shot that promo where you threw that fucking belt in a trash can at Derek's house. And you ran your face at me, and you've never met me. That's the kind of guys you are, I guess. I speak the truth. I've got a plethora of people who would validate my reputation against yours any day. Keep your coattails. Keep all your stupid CM Punk references because you can't come up with your own shit. This is a horrible video. I know mine's just as bad because it takes two, or two wrongs to make a right, or whatever. But I felt compelled. If you guys have anything further you'd like to say to me, you fucking give me a call. You hit me up on Facebook. You want to meet somewhere and talk like fucking adults, we can do that too. But this is my response. Take it for what it is.